wasn't going to be doing a review for this because I already know I'm kind of taking a break. But seeing that I do have reviews for the other seasons, and I cannot not have a review for the final season. So let's talk about the final season of The Umbrella Academy. We will be having spoilers. We're going to be reviews, just my thoughts, okay? Because you know I'm not really a review type of gal these days. It's more of these are my thoughts, my 2 cents, okay? You could agree, disagree if you like. What was this, y'all, for real? Because like this should not have been how this season ended. I absolutely love The Umbrella Academy. It's one of my favorite Netflix series. It has so much potential, and you gave us this. Like this literally felt almost like a filler season, not a season finale, but a filler season. There were so many plot holes that were still left unanswered, so many things, decisions that were made for a lot of these characters made absolutely no sense. Like, why would you do this in the final season? Okay, and I'm gonna end up forgetting stuff because I literally just thought about talking about it right now. I have no notes. There's no notes here. Okay, chaos as always. I don't even know where do we start. Okay, Klaus has always been one of my favorites. I love his chaotic ways. He's literally been sober this whole time, and as soon as you get your powers back, you go right back to the drugs and alcohol. I don't remember what season it was, but I do remember when Five went to a different timeline, and Klaus had a real, I mean, his power, you know, obviously he can control the dead, and he's throwing a whole ass army of the dead, right, to fight. And you go from that to a man whore, well, like a ghostly man whore. Really? Really? That's where you went. Like, there was no development in any of these characters. There's no closure with anybody. It's like we just went backwards again. It's probably the strike that caused this chaos. Maybe it was written by I don't know, but it didn't seem like the best performance by anybody. It seemed like nobody was really into it. And then they only gave us 6 episodes to finish this whole chaotic deal. Okay? And then we have Five and Layla. Layla? We're gonna call her Layla. I can't remember her name. Lily? No, it is Layla, isn't it? Yes. What is up? Why? Must we incorporate a new love story? Yes, 7 years have passed, and technically, they didn't start doing anything until what, past the 5 year mark. He knows how to be alone, and the only love that we ever saw him have was towards this mannequin, and I was totally fine with that. Do not see him, no matter how lonely, or because I mean he wasn't even lonely this time, right? Because he had Layla with him, but I just don't see him hurting Diego this way. He's always very, I mean, as siblings are, we fight, we hate each other. When it comes down to it, like we're not gonna hurt each other in that way. And Five is definitely that person where he's not going to hurt his brother over a girl. You know, it's just like, I mean, yes, he did it, but it's like, were these new writers? Did they not see the previous seasons? That's not something that he would do. I mean, in my heart, I feel like he would not have done this. The thing with Ben, you know, how he died, wouldn't he have known how he was? Because, you know, he wasn't there when everybody got their memories back, but he was part of the team, right? So, unless, like, Ben is one of those ghosts that once they die, because it was so traumatic, oh, I don't remember how I died, you know, would have told him, right? He would have told him that, hey, you know, Dad killed me because I went and saved this girl. Victor, he was just kind of there, but wasn't there. I don't know. Diego's kind of having a whole dad bod moment, and he's just trying to like get back to his glory days of, you know, knife throwing, whatever chingadera. You know, it's like that one. I guess his storyline, him and Layla, you know, being the parents now, I guess made the most sense. But everybody else is like, I kind of wish we knew how they led up. Like maybe, you know, had an episode where the first part of it was, okay, this is kind of like they did with the um the train with the 7 years, but maybe quicker, you know, with all of them, to kind of see where they, after they left from being part in that world, how they ended up in the places that they ended up. Because I would love to know how when Klaus became a germaphobe, you know, and what's his face becoming a male stripper. I don't know, y'all. This was just a mess. And then the way that it ended, like that's how it ended. That's I honestly kept waiting for them to come back, or if anybody came back, Klaus, because Klaus is technically immortal. And then also, like, if they're don't exist anymore, they cease to exist, wouldn't the kids cease to exist? I don't know. I mean, the whole, like, you know, like timelines and shit. Now that I was like that, you know, the TBS gonna come and like take them out, take them out. I know it's like a whole different universe, but I'm just saying because technically, you know, they don't belong because they shouldn't be here because the parents don't exist. And then when it comes to Luther, right? It's like, why does he have that body again? Because he technically got that body after an accident that happened. So if he had his hot body and then got the marigold back in there to become, you know, strong again, shouldn't he have kept his normal body? Because technically it was just restoring the powers, and the like gorilla body, whatever, wasn't technically part of those powers. It was just like an experiment that went wrong, right? With the dad. I don't I don't know. One positive, I liked Jean and Jean. I liked their whole spill. I think they were good villains. You know, I love those like we're southerner, we're good, but then like we doing some bad shit, you know. It's like you never suspect us, but we could take you down. So I like them. I'm glad that I did wait to talk about this, because otherwise I would have had like not really a positive review, but it wouldn't have been as judgmental as this one. So I've had time to it's been a week now. Oh yeah, it's been a week. So I've had a week to sit down, process it. Gave me almost like the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Like I loved that show, another great Netflix show. And then what happens? They ruin it with the ending. Okay, y'all need to learn how to do Netflix. Y'all need to learn how to do endings. Season definitely felt more like a filler season versus a series finale. And I've said this before, I don't mind filler episodes. I really, really don't. But we should not have had a filler episode when it comes to the final season. Let alone when it's only 6 episodes, you know? Well, those are going to be just my overall thoughts on this season 4 finale of The Umbrella Academy, one of my favorite Netflix series that they totally fudged up. Okay, reading. I don't even remember. I haven't done a review. Oh, I keep forgetting to review The Boys. Yeah, I also review The Boys, and I've been forgetting to do that. But what should I review this? Okay, I would say the series as a whole is bingeable. This season, I would say you can skip it. I think it's best if you haven't seen it, just leave it as season 3. You know what? It got canceled at season 3. It got canceled. Oh, woe is me. We want more. We don't know what's happening. But it's best to think season 3 was it before it got canceled, given what we got here, because this was not it. This was not it. If you've seen season 4 of The Umbrella Academy, let me know your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Not for you. Do you enjoy the series? Have you seen the series? Definitely check the series out. It's great. Let's talk about season 3. Let's talk about season 3, okay? Because season 3 right there. Because season 4 was just a hot mess. All right, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that other good stuff. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the conditions.